Yo, hey, we live. What's going on, y'all boys? You already know what time it is.
You know what time it is? It's I Be Rich.
Hey.
Take 2 Twizzy. And Jody.
Talk that talk.
Hey, wait, this is Twitch. Yeah. Hey, Twitch. Is YouTube on too? Or just Twitch?
Yeah,
hey, Twitch. Take 2 Twizzy. I Be Rich.
Yeah.
Cooley.
Hey, Cooley.
And Jody.
Just Jody? I need something?
Big Jody. What's your name?
One of these days.
Like, you don't have
if you want to give me a name.
Cooley.
She has Mama Odie. I don't have a name for real.
Hold on, hey. Hold on.
It makes you sound old.
Hold on, a little bit.
I like Mama Odie.
Like
One time, hold on.
It's like the mom from...
Hold on, no. Check. What's going on? So look, we about to do a debate. You already know what time it is. It's Rich and Friends. You feel what I'm saying? I'm Rich. These are my friends. They not listening.
Hi, friend.
But
Oh no, this friend is listening. I'm listening.
And Jody. Can you
I'm stressing how
Odie
come
and Jody.
nobody never give me no name.
Odie and Jody. She don't like her name. She not feeling her
You
name.
see how that come in? Everybody have a name. Cooley. She said Tay 2 Twizzy. Then she's like I Be Rich and Mama Odie, and then I'm just Jody.
You gotta find something, JoJo. We gonna find something.
That's not hard.
We gonna find something. But hey, what's going on? So look, this is how we gonna do it, man. We gonna look. This is how we gonna do it. So we gonna give everybody like what 30 seconds or something like that. We're gonna have a topic, right? We're gonna. If you agree, you're gonna raise your hand. If you
First of
agree.
all, are we waiting for your friends to come? The rest of your friends or no?
Who friends?
Okay, never
Over
mind.
there?
Over there.
Nah, I mean whoever come can come.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now, okay.
Yeah. Oh, then we gonna have to go over the rules again.
They'll pick it up.
They'll pick it up. Absolutely. So look, okay. So we're gonna have a topic, right? If you agree with the topic, you raise your hand. If you disagree, you keep your hand down. And then one by one, we all gonna be able to say our piece. We're gonna have maybe 30 seconds, something like that, to be able to say our piece about what we feel about the topic. And then people will be able to start asking questions. We'll probably have that for a minute, 2 minutes, until we get to the next topic. Right? Okay. Sound good? Everybody understand? Understand the rules? All right. Here we go. So you already know the first one.
I don't.
The first one is, I mean, the last time we did this, the first one is, money is the root of all evil.
That's not what we said though.
I'm just saying, no, it's so go ahead. So raise your hand if you agree, and keep your hand down if you disagree. That's very interesting. You think money is the root of all evil?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. We're gonna start from left to right, so go ahead. Take 2 Twizzy, go ahead, take it
Okay.
away.
So I don't agree because personally, money is happiness. And well, for me, for some people, it can be evil for some people. But me personally, it can bring happiness to a lot of people.
Boom.
Oh, I'm supposed to.
30 seconds.
All right, so I feel like
Time this one.
okay, in that case, money is the root of all evil because it's a reason why people want to take other people's lives. It's money.
Okay.
Okay, all right, simply enough. All right. I feel like money is not the root of all evil because to my knowledge and remembrance and understanding is the scripture actually goes, the love of money is the root of all evil. So now when you love it so much and you put it over other things like life, then that's when I think we get into dangerous territory. But the money itself ain't doing nothing to nobody. That's me though.
I agree with you. I feel like money is to be used as a tool, and bad mind is the root of all evil.
There we go. We got somebody on the YouTube.
So yeah, it's not the money. The money is innocent. It is the people with the money.
That's true.
Because money it's a tool. Like you can use it in a way to elevate, and then some people, they just don't have it and they just want your money, So it's not the money.
What about before there was money?
Before there was money, there
The
was
bartering.
there was valuables, like money.
What about like I'm thinking when there was no
The
money
bartering system?
Yeah, and there was bartering. I don't feel like we were having the issues that our society faces right now, and there was still people then, and it's still people now. You know what I'm saying? So when they were living in thatches and people used to just die of natural diseases and plagues or whatever that was happening seasonally, and that would be the main cause of death, right? Other than when there were probably issues with territory or stuff like that. There were people then, and there's people now, but somehow there's a huge shift in how money is viewed, and it literally causes people to die. Literally.
Because of people's mindsets.
But
Their
what
values,
happened though?
Jealousy.
Where was the jealousy?
But
People
now my
not,
question,
people not
my-
working hard enough and being lazy and wanting to take from others that already have or has gotten to the point where they want to be.
What do you think changed that?
Money
The
became more
consequences too.
I feel like that's what it is. I feel like
you said money became what?
valuable, more valuable.
it became a thing of importance. Like we made it a thing of importance.
Because of watching people, on posts on social media, they buy the Balenciaga, they buy the Prada bag. Other people say, I want that too, so they're going to do whatever it takes to get the money to do that.
I think you onto something because money set up a certain system to where it's like, it's not a value exchange necessarily.
right.
It's my value for X amount of money instead of my value for this. So I think kind of like you were saying, if somebody had Balenciaga back in the day or whatever, I could just, I got my cows, my this, my that, trade whatever for
value,
for the
right?
Balenciaga.
We were using things, but money came into the picture. Money, because remember, bartering was literally how people got by.
But there was gold and silver.
there was value.
Y'all gotta remember the
like that as
consequences
well.
too. Back then was even worse. Like
Oh yeah, get your
you
hands.
steal somebody money.
2
then-
minutes are up, guys.
For sure. That was calm. That was
good.
calm. That
That
was
was
calm.
good.
But okay. So now number 2, social media has done more harm than good for society. Raise your hand if you agree. Keep your hand down if you do not agree. 3, 2, 1. More harm than good. All right, for sure. We're gonna start off from the right to the left. Go ahead, Cooley.
And when I'm on the spot, my brain farts. So the only reason why I would say it's done more harm is because I feel like there's just been more vulnerable people that look at social media and are influenced very heavily, where then there's people that, using it for business purposes, because that's one of the most quickest and easiest ways to get business by social media. But then there's people that abuse it in a way. My brain is farting. I can't go anymore. But
It's all good.
yeah.
I think it's 50-50 because for me, it's done good in a way where I learned so much stuff, but I guess it's the mindset of the person and how vulnerable they are.
Yep.
So you can use it as a positive aspect, but what's the scripture? If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. So I apply that to social media too.
Absolutely. Now, for sure, I like that. I like that scripture. Yeah, it's just like on the aspect of, okay, like attention has to go somewhere. Like I feel like people are people. I feel like a lot of people are sheep, or as we call them now, bots, NPCs, stuff like that. Like there's always gonna be that. There always has been that. There's always people that's gonna fall by the wayside, and that's just how life goes. And so they need something to entertain themselves. They need something to do if they don't have that. And so I feel like that's what social media is that you just have a way to watch somebody else's life, and then you become, as you guys would say, bad mind in that culture. So yeah. Go ahead. That's me. That's my timer.
Oh.
Yeah.
I feel that social media operates the same way as money, right? It's kind of the same thing. It's the person behind it. I don't feel like it's social media's responsibility to have your mind trained in a way to handle what it is. I feel like it does more good than it does harm. I feel like I've seen exposure for local people, and that's really good. That's something that I admire. Remember how it used to be hard to get in music industry and movie roles, and people like kick off because of social media. So I think it's good.
Okay. So I think as much as social media can negatively impact somebody, it can also positively impact somebody, but 10 times more. It gave a lot of people the platform to do good, and it really just depends on the person on how they want to use social media. So I feel like it's done great for a lot of people.
And then it's killed a lot too. You're minding
But-
your business and you get shot.
True.
I mean, yeah,
No, but I mean, like,
right. It's
but I
funny.
mean, like-
Yeah, she said it was funny, but
No, it's true.
that's
it depends
factual.
on the person though.
But
It's like,
I'm looking at
But
it,
that's
it's
not
like-
even a requirement. Who tell you to post your location? Don't post your location.
but if
Post your
you're-
business.
It's just crazy how you could freely just post your location and just depending on the stuff that you have and your valuables, people will go out their way to find you and take it from you.
but I mean, it already happens.
You gotta be smarter
So
than that.
it's like-
Because people lurk it. There's
shouldn't
certain
be-
people
it
that just
shouldn't
do
be
that.
like
They
that.
lurk for that.
But
it is.
They
that's not
ready
even
for it.
social media though.
Yeah,
that's
that's-
every day,
yeah.
anywhere.
You
Anywhere.
can't really.
I feel
use
like
that.
social media is more accessible.
It pinpoints,
'Cause, right,
yeah.
pinpoint, because otherwise it's word of mouth. Yo, where he at? Where he at? Where he at? Rather than, yo, we at, and now you
But that's
done.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Now
You
you done.
must
The
know
amount
that
of
you
people,
shouldn't do that.
bro. No, but the amount of people that I've literally like watched die on like a live or,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, or whatever. There was one time. I mean, there's bad ones, but there
Are
was
you
a
laughing?
fun. No, there was a funny one. There was a funny one where this part I don't understand how ops be talking to each other on live and
Remember what
they're
ops is
cussing
again,
ops
please?
like opposition.
Okay.
Yeah, so we got Gen Z and we got so we got Gen Z and we got millennial in the mix, just to let y'all know. But nah. So right, there's ops and they're literally on whatever on live stream, split screen, talking to each other. Arguing, but there was this one time where one of them was like, "Yo, I'm coming through. Drop the Addy." So I bet dropped his Addy. Boy was driving and he shot at him, but he only sent one bullet. And my man, you could see him like he's just standing there. He's looking. He's like, this nigga shot and he missed, and then he went back in the house. And I'm like, yo, bro, like how do you do that so so casual? Like nigga shot and he missed, ha, and then went back in the house, and they're still on live. They're still on live with each other the whole time. So I'm like, that's a funny one, but like, yeah, there's bad ones where like
is
my dude, he in the car counting up the money, and then somebody like, give me that, and then bust him right there on live. Boom, he's like, dead. Like I'm like what do
Well,
like how?
we've seen school shooters and people going mass shooting
Yeah,
on live. So
on
When
live.
it involves my neighborhood, boy, I have to like literally, if I post and it's too much seeing how my house looks,
you gotta
my
take
brother
that down.
will say something like, can't
Take
do
it
that
down.
because there's literally people that see
Lurking.
what we have, even though it's not much,
They want it.
they want it,
They want it.
and we know they want
Somebody
it. Like,
always
yes.
wants what you have, as minimal as you think what you have is.
Absolutely. So yeah, okay, next one. There's a few of these, but I like this one. Cancel culture. Y'all know what cancel culture
I
is,
do.
right? Okay.
Excuse me?
I'm just making.
You see my try for this, man?
You know what?
All right.
Yeah, Jordan and all.
So look, cancel culture is a threat to free speech and open discourse.
I agree.
We agree on too much. I thought there was gonna be a little.
Already.
Yeah, I thought there was gonna be a little.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. It kind of dismeans and dismantles somebody's platform to be able to freely speak their mind. Even though if you don't agree, you still kind of have to give them a word of mouth and the ability to speak.
Yeah, definitely feel like, why can't I say how I feel? Like, why do I have to move with the notion of how you think? That kills creativity and just any part of growth, like me thinking like everybody else. And I want to be able to say it without being canceled.
For sure. I think we got some cancelable ideas sometimes, but I mean, yeah. But like, it's like that. Like, right? It shouldn't matter. Like, I understand. Like, as an individual, if you want to stop supporting somebody because their views don't align, that makes sense.
you
Don't
walk
watch
away.
them. You
Yeah.
walk away. You and your friends walk away. Okay, cool. But to create it's a movement.
A movement.
You know what I mean? A movement against this one person to
West.
shut them down, shut Kanye West down, to shut Andrew Tate down is wild. It's wild.
Yeah, I feel like it's disgusting, but it's it's disgusting, but it's a part of whatever this plan is. It's just your choice to become affected by it or not. You know, whether you're going to keep on speaking your mind and speaking your truth, because they could cancel you off a certain platform, but they can't cancel your mind. So.
Yeah, I feel like cancel culture is bogus.
That's where it's like, it's okay because what she did was wrong. Like, in general, it was wrong. And not just the fact that, okay, fine, if a white person can say the N-word, let them say the N-word, but it's the fact that she was also being aggressive towards her. So in some ways, cancel culture can
It's necessary
yeah,
sometimes. But are you saying that if it's behavior?
Yeah, it's different. It's like when we talked about it, we necessarily talked more about opinions, but cancel culture don't also just go based on opinions. It's also about actions and how the person.
R. Kelly.
Yeah. Oh.
He's perfect. He's somebody that needed to be canceled.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel that way.
Okay.
Because when you talk about child abuse and you know what I'm saying,
There's
some
some things where it's
lines
wrong, like,
where.
yeah.
So I mean, are we for it or against it? Because you can't like.
That's what I'm saying. So at
I'm
that
not
point,
for
it's
that.
it's on the line. You're not for canceling R. Kelly?
I'm not all. I am for some, but it's like I'm just an overthinker. Like back in the day, the young girls them wanted the older guys, the poppin' guys, and
I
they did
feel-
things.
We talked about this already.
They did things like they're gonna do what he wants because they want to do it. I don't feel like he forced
I don't think he did
anyone
either.
to do anything.
I don't think he did
but
either.
he was
but where's
wrong.
the line? Yeah.
Yes, he was
Yeah,
wrong
where's
for
Morally, it
accepting
no matter. It no matter. It no matter if a 12, 13-year-old girl idolizes an adult, a male, and feels like, oh, this is what I want. The guy has to know that you're going to jail.
But I feel
Yes.
like if he's gonna get canceled, they need to cancel the whole government. They need to, because all of them are pedophiles.
Well, yeah.
all
That's
of,
cancer too.
all of the
Yeah.
Hollywood, them
Yeah.
they
Everybody
all
in there.
pedophiles.
Yeah.
Yup.
So they need to all get canceled
Jeffrey
too.
also-
Epstein.
That's true too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Everybody on
I also
Epstein
think in the
Island.
question, it said freedom of speech. So I'm guessing we were answering strictly based on
On
opinion of
speech.
people, what people
Yeah.
say, not
Right,
actions. Yeah.
right, not actions.
That's
right.
true.
So I guess-
So
Yeah,
maybe
it's
that's the
different.
line.
Yeah.
And then how do you actually
Put the line
show
down.
that, right? How do you show the line between action versus
I don't know, and that's where
opinion?
people in cancel culture get carried away.
I feel like
Wow.
speech, it's okay. It's just like sticks and stones may break my bones, but
Yeah.
words don't, whatever, how they
Never
say
hurt
it.
me.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
So I
yeah,
feel
yeah.
like the line is behavior, like what I do physically to hurt or harm versus what I say.
Right.
All
But
I gotta say,
True.
don't let me
True.
get
But-
don't let
but
me
yeah,
get
yeah,
famous
yeah.
because they will cancel me because my opinions
Yeah, controversial.
vary.
Yours?
Mine's too. My deep down
My
opinions.
deep down
Yeah.
is even
I,
with the
I
R.
guess
Kelly
mine
thing.
probably can't.
You
feel
can go
like,
on Twitch
You feel
though
like
if
you
you
should
want
be
to.
Twitch will ban you.
The fact that I
Twitch
have
is-
an in
Twitch is a little
between, it's not just a
scary.
no. That's
Oh
what's
yeah, yeah,
wrong.
that's fine. I appreciate that.
You feel that what? I just want to know.
It's like
Sorry.
I don't
What's your
I don't
cancelable-
entirely
Yeah.
You
That's why I say it.
Yeah, look podcast. Yeah.
I don't entirely agree with the things that he did.
Entirely. Can you break that down, please?
Hold on. Who?
R. Kelly.
Oh, you talking about R. Kelly?
Like I said, I feel like the people, it was different then, and it's like now it looks a certain way, but it's like I feel like he's wrong, but how wrong everybody's making him look, I feel like it's not that.
No.
Isn't R. Kelly
I
the one that
think-
peed on little girls?
I think I gotta agree.
But
Can I?
But that's what
wait,
they-
we weren't there.
But can
No,
there's a
even
video.
even
I
if he
saw the
did,
video.
Even if
shit,
he
you
did,
did?
even if
I
he
saw the
did.
video.
You never
too.
see it?
Hold on.
too?
Hold on.
I
But
see
even
it.
if he did, right? I think that still links to was the little girl saying yes to, you get what I'm saying? Like
No,
I feel like,
no, 'cause it's
hold
a
on.
little girl.
Hold on, yes.
Keyword.
That's what I'm saying.
Operative words.
No, absolutely. That's what I'm saying. So I feel like peeing on the little girl shouldn't push to another boundary. If he's messing with little girls and you have a problem with that, then you have a problem with that. But if he's peeing on his partners in general, why? I don't understand why that's an
was never the
additive.
problem. It was never about the pee.
It's her age.
It's her age. It's
I
not about
feel
the
like
pee. It's
just-
not about the pee.
So it's not about the pee.
No.
So why do you mention the pee?
Because
She
was
brought it
young.
up.
'Cause
She brought
was
it up.
young.
Just
I
now.
feel like the fact that I can just say instead of no, he's wrong, that's where I would get canceled because people don't give no chance. It's just
Listen,
But I feel like
listen, me,
there's no room for that.
me, I'm still stepping in the name of love. That's me though.
I'm not doing that.
What are you
Side to side.
Wait.
Round and round.
Wait, right? I have a feeling, right, that when you become parents, that your viewpoint will change. Because Cooley, if you have a 13-year-old daughter that's going out with a 35-year-old man that's having sex with your 13-year-old daughter,
You're going to try to back
you're
her upside the head.
nuts.
I didn't raise her properly because my daughter is
No,
not with
don't say
she not-
Cooley.
Yeah, because
No.
they,
She's not
gonna be doing that.
because they can be
I would
very
not allow that.
impressionable.
Cooley.
I would not allow
It's
that.
R. Kelly.
Okay,
That's R.
you
Kelly.
kind of right on that one.
That's
though.
R. Kelly.
Yeah.
Cool it. Let me tell you something.
All right, we got it.
All right, let's move on.
Yeah. This was, it was a good one.
It's like
Another sex
That was a
like
good one. Yeah.
13-year-old me being obsessed maybe with Chris Brown.
No.
And then I finally get with Chris Brown, and it's like, whoa, yeah, I'm finna like
Have
it
sex
is
with
what
him.
it- Maybe not, but I'm just saying it's just the fact. It's more like
No,
vulnerable.
that's
just want-
different.
I
But
just-
Hold on. Yeah.
peeing on you.
Yeah, if you
All right.
What's the P?
Yeah.
Chris Brown peeing on you and doing all type of stuff and videotaping you and you're 13, that's a different story from
What if
you
I
idolize
want
it.
that?
All right.
All right, that's it.
Of course you want it because it's Chris Brown.
All right, look. This the next one. This the next one.
But the parents, sorry.
This is the next one.
Okay.
Look. So now we talking about parents and helping their children out, right? This is where I come in right here. Gun control laws infringe on our constitutional rights.
I don't want to answer that.
What?
I don't know.
Say that one.
Do you like gun control or not? Do you want gun control? Do you want more gun control? Should be the question.
I want it.
You want more gun control than what we have?
I want it. I want it.
I think I want it.
'Cause
A
guess
little
what?
bit. A little more.
I'm about to shoot somebody.
All right, here. We're gonna start. All right, go ahead. Why do you want more gun control?
Because the fact that a 19-year-old, 18-year-old can go in a gun shop and get an assault rifle and walk out that shit, that should not be. That's absurd. Okay? There should be more age,
Just you, go ahead.
everything. Like, there should be more rules, boundaries. People should not be able to get their hands on weapons that easy. That's just that.
I disagree. I feel like if you look at the clear people, they have their 9-year-olds, they young children that know how to shoot better than all of us put together, right? They ready, all of them. Huh?
They don't want to shoot in the schools up.
They sure the fuck is.
Well, some of them.
Most.
But mostly all of them know how to shoot a gun and not just a regular gun. But anyway, let me hurry up. But with our is that we don't train our children properly on how to use guns. It's the people who are getting the guns who's making it. It's a tool, just like money, just like social media.
I like that. Yeah, no. I think to get a gun should be make sure we right in the head. You know what I'm saying? Certain things I feel like it is a little bit loose right now, but just a little bit loose. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we just need to tighten it up a little bit more. Oh, come right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come you.
But yeah, okay. So I feel like it's a little loose, and we just need a little bit tightening. That's me. All right, for sure.
Should I make him chime in first?
No. We're gonna finish the round and then.
All right. So how I feel about the gun, I feel like you definitely can't. I went to Fort Myers and there were guns up on the wall and you could just buy it. Yeah, and I'm like, that's crazy, and I could be legit crazy. And when I think about like sometimes even me as a very modest person, I get hot. I'm in the car and like if I have a firearm and I don't have self-control and if I don't have my gears going right that day, then I'm about to bust shot in your head. You're dead. Like anti-foul. So no, it's too loose.
Okay. I feel like if we have like stricter gun laws all around, it kind of gives us
The camera right in.
gun laws. We have like an even playing ground somewhat because we all have to wait until a certain age, go through all these laws and regulations in order to get the gun. So I feel like more gun control equals like a more even playing ground and like it doesn't get into the wrong hands and stuff like that.
Yep.
All right, go ahead. Say your one opinion, and then we gonna do the like back and forth round.
All right, bet. All right. I don't think the problem is gun control. I think the problem is a mental health issue. Yeah. And I think it goes deep into that because the guns are so accessible to these people that are suffering from these mental health issues. However, the people that they're banning the guns from have nothing to do with that. I wouldn't say nothing to do with it, but they don't have that big. Is my time up? All right. Basically, I I think there needs to be more mental health with guns. There's no mental health checks with the guns. I think we just need to pick that up and try to do better with that.
With that, I feel like they're never gonna do that though, because that's the key. That's literally what
Yeah.
will stop it.
You can have
but
somebody
they're
do
never gonna do
one
that.
evaluation.
This
Like
has
an
to go-
They're
evaluation.
never gonna do that.
Simple evaluation.
That's what I was gonna say, because in Jamaica it's similar to that. There's a process that you have to go through.
Big process.
And then that process you have to renew it yearly.
Yeah.
Per gun.
Yeah, per gun.
Per gun.
And you
So
have to
per
have a
gun or per
reason-
type of gun?
Per gun.
Gun.
Every
That's
gun.
a lot, OD.
So
And
you
you have to
want
have a
that
reason to have
shotty?
it.
Yeah.
You gotta get a permit for that shotty. You
Yeah.
want that 9? You gotta get a permit for that 9.
Big
You want another
process.
9?
Yeah.
You gotta get another permit for that.
That's interesting.
And
Okay.
you can't just get it. You have to have like house. You need to protect my kids.
You
have
need
to have
a
like
reason,
You can't
to
just get
why
it.
you need to bear arms. That part I don't agree so
Yeah,
much
yeah,
with
yeah,
that
you
part.
lost me there. Yeah.
But I agree with just
Yeah.
that there is
A yearly.
intense process to obtain it.
Yeah.
Not giving it to anybody.
Yeah.
Right.
And then
Because I'm
that
saying it's
yearly
the same
follow.
thing with driver's license. with
Exactly.
this. I mean,
I don't agree.
you're struggling right
She
now.
can't
with
get her
it. She
driver's
can't get her
license.
driver's license right now.
But she can't go get guns.
Everything, but she can get guns. Everything booked
Yeah,
up.
'cause
This, that.
I think in
going
some
crazy.
states,
Yeah.
in some
They
states,
are.
you're allowed
Not
to
even
gift
a
your gun
handgun.
to your
The
kid.
bigger
You
one.
can
Yeah.
I think that's what the guy that shot up like the Black Lives Matter thing. Don't quote me, but I think the gun he had was gifted from his father or something.
Highly likely.
Yeah. Nah, but I think going back to what you were saying was we need to make sure that we teach our people young, early.
Education.
They know how serious it is. They know how dangerous it is. They know how to do it if they need to, and they know then they can make their decision when they're ready. Okay, nah, I ain't really with that
Yeah,
because
and
it's a
how to
little
properly
scary.
use it. Because I even grabbed a gun out of my friend them mattress when I was probably 8. Yeah, we was holding the gun.
Right,
Having
just
fun.
playing around.
Yeah, just like, hey.
Exactly,
So it's like, if
exactly.
we
You
knew
don't
how to properly
realize.
use it, we'll know, okay, you
Don't
can't
touch
touch
it like
this,
that, or
you can't
don't
do
do
this,
Exactly,
you know?
Exactly. Nah, for sure. I think that's a part of it. All right, cool,
Man, I got
cool.
so much on that topic, man.
Yeah. The gun.
Yeah.
The mental health and all that.
Yeah.
Because people they will go out their way. They don't even be all the time mental. They just be frustrated and they want attention a lot of times. So if you even
And they angry.
go to get evaluated, they're going to make sure they pass that.
Yeah,
And
because
do what the fuck they
there's
still
some
want to
Jeffrey
do.
Dahmers who
It,
know
it,
how to...
it only will weed out. It's not going to be the ultimate goal,
Yeah, it'll weed
but it's
out.
gonna weed out the real crazy ones that just
Yeah.
about for get a scratch and
It's
just
like when the
Them.
people that are crazy in the moment and then they go buy a gun in the moment.
Yeah, they're
if they had
scratching.
an evaluation in that moment,
they're
they would've
failing.
passed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the ones that in the moment say, yo, I'm about to kill somebody because I need $2 right now for my crack. Them not gonna get the gun.
Yeah.
They're gonna fail because in the mental state can't hold up
True,
a
true.
simple evaluation. But them not simple evaluation, paper, ink,
Right. It's
paper
nothing.
and ink.
It's
So
nothing.
what about getting it on the street, though?
What, the gun?
Yeah.
We
But
can't help
it's
that.
still sifting out.
Yeah.
It's just still like a weeding process.
Gotcha.
Just
You know
one
what I'm
less person type. of
Right.
Right.
Do you think we should close the gun show loophole?
saying? Buying it at a gun show?
Yeah, there's no
See, we
wait
didn't know about the
There's no wait time at the gun show. You just I see it.
You see
You
it,
buy
you
it
take
and you get it.
Yeah,
I feel
that needs
the
to be
same thing.
regulated, yeah.
Everything needs to get
You don't have to have a
regulated.
license?
No, you don't have
Gun-
to buy a
the gun
license.
show is
No,
a
you could go
loophole.
It's
now.
literally a
It's a gun show.
Yeah, I just
loophole.
walked in there and just choose which one I
I
want.
didn't
Get
know
it.
that you. So I could have been bought a
That
gun.
goes. That goes
I could have been bought a gun.
You know how much gun show I go?
Yo, bro.
I thought you have to give the
What?
the
No,
license.
That's the
no. You
one,
just
though.
show up and just choose which one. I want the
That's the
AR.
one.
I want the.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Hey, if y'all got an opinion, y'all could y'all. We free. We open. Yeah, for sure.
What?
Yeah.
Behind or on the
Shoot,
side?
I don't know. We gotta back up a little bit. Let's back up. Yo. My boy Mario said we wildin'. Go ahead. Yeah. Y'all back up. Who in there? Yo, we got Stallion in the building. We got Shay in the building. Gabriella. Yes, sir. All right, for sure. Yeah. Trying to take two at a
I thought
time.
we were switching up.
All right, for sure. How'd that look? Yeah, I could bring it back a little bit. We could bring it back. I like this. That's hot, my boy. Yeah. Hold on, somebody take this.
I did it too.
I do
Yeah.
not see your face right now.
I just did it and I'm like, why did I look in there? What Matthew?
That's a good question.
Matthew.
He's in the front.
He's on the couch.
Matthew. You're not coming. I thought you said you were putting your shirt on.
You don't need no shirt.
You want one shirt?
You just got shirts.
The one that I had on.
Go get it for him, please.
Sure.
Keep my people entertained for 2 minutes.
Oh.
Oh, but he not in it too. Let's just scoot together. Let's scoot together.
I can't even see it. Oh. Right.
Yo, tonight brought to you by You Clothing.
Clearly. You better take some.
I should have worn my shirt.
Yeah, I should have worn mine. We do it next week.
If I would have known.
Got you. You know the vibes.
You need to say it in the mic. You should talk about the shirt.
Follow us at
Jody, little Jody. How do you link? How do you link on live? How do you link?
Little Jody.
How do I send the people to my live?
I don't think we know how to do it.
Hey yo, real talk though. Follow us at ofc.yute. Again, that's ofc.yute. On Instagram, get off with us, man.
YouTube.
Do it on yours first. On your live.
You gave it to him?
No, test it on your live to see if it comes.
My youth.
I have a stock here, clearly.
My right.
And then just test it.
I want a couple more shirts. I would have wore my green shirt out.
Word.
Yeah.
All right, for sure. All right.
We might have to squeeze in some
I
more.
feel like you're better on this side. Come over some more.
Yeah, I feel like that side is more open.
Steven, scooch over.
I feel like. I don't know what I feel, bro.
Or you can put back the camera,
Yeah.
and then we could still come in more like this.
Y'all believe in luck?
Oh, well.
I'm saying, cause.
We need a nice table.
Careful.
Oh yeah. Let me put these down. Yeah. That's definitely fun. All right, yeah, we all in there. We all in there. I almost hit my. What happened? Wow. You forgot what you was doing? No. Here. I need a little. Yeah.
Is this the 19 now? Let me see. I'm so pretty. Cooley, you have the same face. No, I saw a picture of him recently. He cute.
Yeah.
Of course. No washing the face.
Aye. You don't know how to copy a link?
No, I don't. Not on Twitter.
No, not Twitch. Go on. You're on Twitch?
No,
Oh,
like
copy the Twitch link.
yeah, to post. Yeah.
All right, let me get a question started and then I'm gonna help you in a minute. Let's see. There's one that says technology is making people more isolated, but yeah, I'm kind of like okay. Rules. Yeah, not 30 is okay, but yeah,
30.
maybe 15 is straight. All right. So the thing will be stated. The question will be stated. If you agree, you raise your hand. If you disagree, you keep your hand down. And then we're gonna go from left to we switch from left to right to left. You have 15 seconds to say your piece alone. Nobody should be able to speak over you in that time. And then after everybody says their piece for maybe 10 seconds, then we're gonna have 1 minute 30 seconds of everybody going back and forth. All right, sounds good. We got one about capitalism.
I don't even know what that means.
I don't even know what that means. All right, there's one, abortion. Abortion is a woman's right and should be legal and easily accessible.
What was the question?
Oh my goodness. Abortion is a woman's right and should be legal and easily accessible. Raise your hand if you agree. Keep your hand down if you disagree. Nah, we all agree too much. We all agree too much.
That's the reason.
What the woman should, you feel me, have the right to decide.
Wait, hold on.
Okay.
Speaking to my.
Oh, okay. Repeat what I just said.
Let me get the timer. All right, go ahead. Boom.
Damn, what did I say?
You agree.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, okay. So, yeah, I agree. So, every female should have, or woman should have the right to
kill the kid. I don't agree, but you know what I'm saying? Like, kill the kid. Oh,
You gotta say unalive. All right.
jeez.
Getting blocked for saying
For real?
Next one. Yeah.
you don't say that on social media.
Yeah, I agree. I agree that you should have that choice. I don't agree with that choice, but I do agree that you should have a choice as to what you want to do.
Indeed, it's their body, you know. They could do what they want, but indubitably, I feel like at a certain point, maybe 10 weeks, when it's like a little peewee, but women, they will abort 5 to 6 month old babies, and I don't think that's right. Even though people will say it's like bias, like murder is murder, but nah, like it should be like rules, like, you know.
Yeah, I feel like a woman's body is their own body. They can make their own choice. So far as saying that the government should make it easily accessible, it's up to them to do what they want to do. But you could still, back in the days, they used to be in the house and with their herbs and all this other stuff. Right, white hanger, killing the baby and all that. Oh, sorry.
No kill.
Yeah. Unalive.
Unaliving the baby. But, I don't know if I...
For sure. Me personally, I'm hashtag kill that kid. I don't care. You can make another one. Sperm forever.
You just said unalive.
That's crazy. That's wild.
You just said unalive.
Hey, I'm hashtag unalive that baby. It don't matter to me. Do your thing. I'm saying, so for the females can do what they need to do. Yes, absolutely. You shouldn't stop a woman
Before
first.
the rest of y'all answer the question.
Yeah. Watch for the
there's
kill.
spirits in the baby, but go ahead. Maybe have spirit, but go ahead.
Yeah, my body, my choice. That's how I feel. I don't necessarily like the concept of doing an abortion, but I do it if I need to.
Yeah, exactly. If you need to.
It don't matter if anybody does an abortion, so might as well do it.
This is a wild panel.
I do believe that you do have a choice, but I don't agree with the choice. So it's just like, I understand when you may feel that way when it comes to like being raped or attacked, but other than that, if you
You should have your baby.
yeah, you lay down for it.
So if you're a victim, you should still have
And then you can ask her.
I swear I heard something different.
Yeah, I feel like you should be able to do whatever you want with your body. I feel like if you do banning and stuff like that, people are still gonna do it in the worst ways ever. So might as well make it accessible.
And healthy. Okay.
All right. Before we get into it, yeah. Even me, I gotta censor myself. Chill out with the K's and the
please.
R. Put a G in front of it. Call it grapes. And grapes. Yeah, we lie. We on Twitch. You cannot say the R word on Twitch. No. They'll get you.
Stuff you cannot say.
Bro, you
No, I
can't.
really can't say the K word.
Bro, you can't.
I got
You can't
flagged
say
for
simp.
using.
You can't say simp on Twitch.
I said K them dead, cause one girl dressed good. She dressed good. I'm gonna say, y'all come out. I'm gonna say them dead, and them.
No, you saying the D word. Can't say the D word.
I couldn't say that either.
dead.
So double.
Double hit. Yeah,
And they just flagged
watch
me. They're like, oh, okay, yeah.
So beep it out.
All right, for sure. I'm gonna do what I can. All
You
right.
can't say the R word now, so I didn't know
Definitely
that.
not that one. Yeah, that's a big one. That's a big one. That'll smack you. That'll smack you if you said the R word.
Because the people on Twitch use it vulgarly.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Twitch is wilding. All right, here we go. So go ahead. Y'all was gonna ask me a question about the grape.
Yeah, Denisha. So if she was saying if she's sexually assaulted,
Right.
it's okay. You should have the go ahead to do that. But she's like, naturally, you should want to give birth. That's what she was saying. That's what you feel.
Give birth to a victim child? Is that what
No,
you're saying?
one person.
No, that's what I heard too, though.
No, she said.
Explain it again.
She
I'm not
said
understanding.
if you were assaulted, she can understand completely why you would
No,
want
but I'm
to.
saying if you was a victim, you wouldn't have that victim child?
No, wait, hold on.
But she's not a victim.
Hold on. Wait, listen.
Hypothetically, duh.
Listen what they
I'm
saying.
not a victim.
Hold on, let them
Hypothetically.
finish. Hold on, let them finish.
Her.
One time.
Very
One
dunce.
time.
Yeah.
One time. I don't understand.
Very dunce.
So do you aside from that, do you believe that they should have the capability take care of the child or not.
What?
Take care, like get rid of it.
Yes.
Abort.
She said that. Yes.
Right,
Here's my
so what's
question.
the exception?
I said if
She
you get
doesn't.
attacked,
Yes.
right, and somebody does something that you didn't ask for,
Right.
I understand why you would want to get rid of it.
Right.
But I don't agree with
abortions.
getting
Getting
that done. But I know that people do have their choices that they
Okay.
make.
So
Okay.
this is
So
my
the
question,
question
Oscar.
would be,
If you was a victim, would you keep your victim child? That's the question.
I would contemplate it. Because that's just me. Because I wouldn't
Is
want
it yes
to.
or no, though?
I don't
She
know.
said she
yeah, right? You know, it's hard because you gotta be in that
Right,
situation.
when it
There's a
happens.
lot of
This is a debate. This is not real life right now.
there's a lot of
No,
factors.
yeah,
though.
we talking about
Nah,
real life.
that's
It's
real.
real life.
Nah, that's
It is
real
real
life
life.
though. That's
But I'm saying
that's
it's
a
hypothetical
crazy.
question. You
Because
feel
some
me?
people
She just
they would
answered.
keep
She said she's
saying
contemplating.
not
Come
to
on,
do
that's
it.
She
not
ain't
an
got it.
answer.
Can I-
Yes, I don't know.
can I
Not
sum
really
though?
an answer.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay,
Cool.
you get raped,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
The the actions that you didn't like it, but the child is innocent. So what's the difference between making that decision and doing the do and feeling like you're not in the place, making the decision that you're not in the place to have the baby, and what's the difference?
It depends on the
It's
mom and the
different.
mental
It's
state.
different. It's
But
different.
at the end of the day, it's literally just
It's a
how you
decision.
feel.
It's how you
Right.
feel.
Not
Yeah.
everybody's
So what's
gonna
your-
understand.
What's your
Me?
answer to that
I would
question?
have to contemplate too.
Yeah.
Come on, son. Say
I'm
yes
not
or
having
no.
that,
We
babe.
can't get. See, that's.
When you breathe out, you go breathe and tell me what
Nah,
you
son,
done. You
I
breathe.
can't force.
Exactly. You can't tell.
I can't force
That's
that.
not. That's something. First of all, let us really talk about rape, right?
Fact.
If it's traumatic,
Crazy.
right?
That's fact.
If it's
That's
trauma,
what that's what I'm
listen,
asking.
yeah. If it's traumatic, right? It depends on what the trauma does to you, right?
Yeah.
What if this particular instance, it's somebody that you like that sexually assaulted you? You
Okay.
may be able to live with the idea of having the baby. If it's somebody on the side street, a crackhead, you don't want anything to do with that baby. There are circumstances that would cause for you to contemplate, which is why pretty much everybody said, I'd contemplate.
But here's the. I didn't.
And
get
the
into
mental
depth. That's
state.
just a broad.
But so then I'm putting, but I'm giving you concepts now that would make you have. It's not something that you would just decide like, you know
you
what,
can't
I
say
don't
right
want to
now.
do it. You can't say because you don't know what the circumstance is that
Yeah,
got
I feel you. But me, I agree. Like me, I agree with Cooley. I'm not.
What did
kill
Cooley
that-
say?
Kill the kid. You feel me? I'm
She's-
jacking
No,
it.
no,
No K.
Yo,
You said
my-
you keep it?
No
Yo,
kid
my
K.
fault.
You wouldn't
K.
keep it?
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how you can't
every
restrict that big
circumstance is
motherfucker.
different.
Right.
You could do the do, be pregnant, and even though maybe you're making a way for yourself, but you're like, you know what, I'm not making enough. I don't want to have this.
I don't want to have a kid. Yeah.
That's wild.
It's different.
Yeah.
I feel like you shouldn't even be doing that anyways, making a kid if you know that you came into
Well,
care
You
of
But
it.
didn't
there's
you didn't
circumstances.
purposely- You didn't purposely
Yeah.
put the
Circumstances.
Twinkie pot.
Yeah, you don't know. Sometimes you don't know that. Oh, and I was thinking something with the sexual assault. Like, if it's somebody that wants to have a kid and they get it through sexual assault, they're gonna keep the kid because they want the kid more. It doesn't
And
matter.
they know the kid is innocent.
Right, and they can rationalize that. So.
Then there's some people who are not mentally capable of even treating that baby correctly, treating that baby how
Right.
it's supposed to be treated, and they know that. Well, hopefully they know that.
Hopefully they will.
Yeah.
know,
So they're like, no, I can't do this because I don't know what I'm gonna do to the baby.
Yeah, I never get the people that are all pro-life. Like, they're all pro-life, but kids need adopting today.
Yeah, a lot of
System
them.
overload,
A lot of
and they're
them.
not helping but
I-
pro-life.
I want to put a quick input. We were talking about this in class, and we were talking about abortion. And our teacher was talking about, and he was talking about how he read research about how people think specifically that women can choose whether they have the baby or not. Like, it's a mentality on whether they not they give birth to the baby. So they'll be like, oh no, I'm not having the baby, and they don't have the baby. But yeah,
Say
and
that
it was
again.
by a Republican group.
Say it again.
Like, women can be like, I'm not having this baby, and they don't have the baby.
So what about that? Was he?
You mean they manifest? them
Yeah,
not
like they
having a
say,
baby?
yeah.
Oh,
Like a Republican group came up together and wrote a research about that.
Are they
how-
saying that the baby, you actually get like a spontaneous abortion, like you just lose the baby, or
No, you tell yourself you're not having the baby.
and then do the abortion, or
No, and you don't
It
have the
just
baby.
doesn't
so
happen.
you have an abortion, like you lose the baby.
A miscarriage.
You lose it.
Miscarriage.
Oh, like you manifest losing the baby?
That's what he means?
Not necessarily. Just saying like oh, I'm not gonna have the child. I had sexual intercourse, and they said I'm not having the
Oh,
child.
like that way.
Oh, that way.
Before the
you know
baby.
Or
that
you
you're
know.
pregnant.
Not before the baby, guys. Like in general.
You
just-
have the baby.
No, like you get diagnosed pregnant, and then the person
Diagnosis.
says I'm not having the baby.
Right.
Like
How
they're saying
far? How far?
women have the power. No, just in general, like women have
9 months?
Lock him up on that.
How far?
Wait.
How far?
He never
Do
said
you
how
guys want to
far.
hear the
6
story
months.
about when I was
I don't know
pregnant
how
with
far
my
he said.
5th child and I felt something and I said, no, I'm not pregnant.
I did that too.
I said, what? I said, no. And then I'm nauseous every day, hot. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not pregnant. Seen that?
I'm gonna come back with something.
4 years old.
Yeah, I didn't do that.
No, I manifested. I was like, I'm not pregnant. I'm not.
In 2019?
I don't even remember.
If
I
he's
don't,
4.
He's 2019.
2018.
That's
He's
Shiloh.
about to be 5. Shiloh's 2017. Excuse me. I know my children.
He was born
had a
in
4-year-old.
Yeah? Well, in
If I was not in the like I took it upon myself, I felt like I was not in the position. It would have been very hard for me and probably the child, you know. And then the person, you know, I
don't
didn't want
want
no
you,
long term with that
right.
person. So you know, before I used to cry at abortion videos. I used to be so against it, cry. I hate people that do that, right? Until it happened.
I'm totally fine with it. I went to go do an abortion. I didn't get to do it because my conscience kicked in. But I was ready. I'm like up there, like
My shit ain't kicking. I said,
I was ready.
let's go.
And then I'm like, wait. She said 10 weeks you could still use a pill, and I'm like,
10 weeks, that's crazy.
yeah. She's
Same
like,
thing,
she
10
said you
weeks.
can still use a
10
pill.
weeks. 10
Yeah.
weeks.
She said 10 weeks you could still use the pill. And he's like, yeah, you could just get a pill and you go home in 3 days. Very easy process.
Hell no.
And then I'm like, I don't know why, but I just got off the bed and I left. And then
Yeah, 'cause you
that's
didn't-
Ella right now.
Oh, okay.
Bro, the pill induces a miscarriage. You might as well do it the surgical
No, it's
way.
the worst way.
Which way?
The pill way is the
I
worst
did pill,
way.
did table.
He
Did
said.
table.
He said I should do the pill. I don't know why. I don't know, but he said do the pill.
No, it's the
Next
worst.
question.
Next
guys.
one. Yeah, I'm about to say next one. All right. What we want to do? The Me Too movement.
What's
Yeah,
that?
we can do that.
What's that Me Too? What's the Me Too movement? What is
That talks about grape and like they
How people jump on the gravy train. Is that how they have it?
grape.
The gravy. Yeah, because people act like it's a ticket. Like, oh, me too. It happened to me too.
It's happened to me too, and then they
Oh,
talk about
like
it
the
and they tell their stories.
the what's that football player that Deshaun Watson? That situation like that?
Who the
That we
hell?
talking about?
I don't know. He
Oh, that's
was a
black?
part of
Okay.
that. I'm not sure.
You remember how?
My son got like 40 women say he. You know what I'm saying?
And they say
Yeah.
Me Too.
You feel me?
I don't know. But let's see. The Me Too movement has gone too far and has become a form of cancel culture.
Facts. That's
This
facts.
is funny. This one is funny.
Wow. So go ahead, raise your hand if you agree.
I can cuss on this.
Ask again.
Light.
He's saying me too.
The Me Too movement. Look. One time. The Me Too movement has gone too far and has become a form of cancel culture.
Cancel
So-
culture in the sense that you're canceling a person.
Canceling the other person who
Did the act.
apparently did the act. And then, multiple
Yeah.
people, then more people come out and say, Me Too, I was assaulted by this person as well. Go ahead, raise your hand if you
Agree with it being gone too far.
that the movement has gone too far.
I'm gonna put
agree
my
with it.
halfway up.
Agree
I'm
with
gonna
it.
have to say yeah.
Let me see that.
I'm gonna have to say hold on. We actually we gonna talk left to right.
I'm about to-
15 seconds.
Listen, why can the mic get to me? I'm about to air you. Alright, say nothing.
I don't really have an opinion because I don't really know about the Me Too movement like that, honestly. Only person I know about is R. Kelly and
Free R. Kelly.
what's his name? Bill Cosby. Just two. Man. I didn't know it was like a crazy thing happening. So
I didn't know. So how do you feel about it then? With the two that you know.
I didn't know that was a thing. So yeah, I thought that was just they were all telling the truth, right? I don't know.
Don't bother with the extra things. Let's get we don't want the extra things.
Okay, I don't know about the Me Too movement.
Hold on. Yo. Go ahead.
I don't know about the Me Too movement, but I mean, if they said that he raped her or whatever.
Grape.
Oh, grape. Then it's like whatever. Like,
It is
what are we gonna say? Oh, you didn't get raped by him, so might as well jump.
Might as well jump on the Me Too movement. All right.
No, but for
go
real,
ahead.
right?
Go ahead.
How I feel about Me Too is that it's gone far. but I understand that there is a relief in actually opening up and just saying that, you know what, this person did it to me, but don't bother come try getting a retributions out of it. Just say your piece, move on.
Go ahead. Why you ain't say nothing?
She said she didn't know what it was.
Oh, not sure. Okay, yeah. Okay. You know, I feel like Me Too is definitely a way to like put yourself out there and get a little sob story type. You feel what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like you said. I feel like sometimes you have to get it out or whatever. But I feel like a lot of people they abuse it. It's going too far now at this point.
I am all for people expressing themselves and what happened, because that also promotes healing and getting down to the solution. But I do believe that the powers that be also uses people to cancel out that person. So
Be free.
I don't know too much about it, but I feel like once you already did what you did, you can't be mad that somebody else is coming and saying what they gotta say. Like, you did what you did. If it's your fault. Like, even if you ain't do what she said you did, like, you already put that upon yourself for that. I feel like people have freedom of speech. You could say what you want to say. Boom, that's it.
Yeah, I disagree, yo. I feel like the Me Too movement, it started and was going on the right track, and I feel like people saw a way that they could make a few tokens off it while also getting famous.
But whose fault is that?
So I feel like it kind of flopped. It definitely started off on the right track, but I feel like it went the wrong way.
All right, but grape is a serious topic, you know, as we all agree. But there's women and there's other people in this generation that want to see the Me Too movement as a form of clout and a form of a meal ticket off of these famous people. And y'all dead wrong for that. But, you know what I'm saying? The women that be trying to get a little, you know what I'm saying? No, I'm saying the little women that, you know what I'm saying, that think, oh, rapper, one person say they did one thing and they just jump on it because they want to get a quick bag, and that's sad. That's the form of come up, but that's what it is. It's 2020 plus.
Whose fault is that?
Not my fault, you feel me? I ain't
It's
touching
whoever
y'all.
did what they did fault.
Yeah, like
You put that upon yourself.
if one person came out saying that, oh, he raped me, it's like
Grape.
what?
Grape.
Oh, grave, sexually assaulted. No, so
SA.
What think you about the Terry Crews situation?
yeah, that was
I'm
rough.
not gonna lie,
Yeah, he said somebody tried to
that's a
rape
grown
him.
strong man.
Oh.
I don't understand.
wait, that's different though, right?
No, because he
That's
was
a grown ass man.
He said
he
Me
was
Too?
yes, he was a part
I
of the
didn't-
Me Too.
I
He was
didn't
like
realize he used that.
he was a part of the Me Too movement, right? And he also they would kind of make him like the token child because clearly he's black and he is a male that's robust.
That
and
man is a grown
you don't
ass
see him
folk.
like that. But I don't think he was lying.
That's-
No, I don't
I'm
think he
not-
was lying.
I'm not saying that he's lying, but I'm saying like I feel like in Me Too and the way that we're saying that it's gone too far is because people like it's levels to it. You see what I'm saying? And I
Okay.
feel like people use the most basic things and then they blow
Escalate
it.
it
They
just to get-
escalate
just
it
to get
all
a
the way,
ticket,
and it's
word.
like,
But
whoa, hold
how
on.
and when do you get to decide what is
Oh, I can answer this.
basic?
Can I answer this?
Like,
Perfect.
how do you know me getting backed up in a corner and being told something in my ear that makes me uncomfortable? How do you decide that that's basic versus you know what I'm saying? It's my thing.
I feel like it's wording. It's wording. Like, what are we calling it? What type of assault? Like now, when we say the word
Brackets of
assault,
assault?
yeah,
Yeah.
I would say that.
So
I would
then-
say
so
that
then-
because the more that we generalize it and we call so many things grape, assault, then it's in it. Everything's in that pool. Oh nah, you just bumped my leg.
No,
Boom, it's over with.
It's two things.
Me too.
It's two things because grape is different from sexual assault.
For sure. Okay.
I mean, it's no,
And
the
that's
umbrella
what-
is sexual assault,
Yes.
but grape is different.
That's what I'm saying. And so they're widening. They're making sure. I don't want to say they're making sure, but how it seems to me is that they're throwing grape on the same level as sexual assault. Like you said,
think so.
sexual assault.
No,
that's
you-
what I see.
No, because when you go to
I
court,
see.
because when you go to court,
Same thing.
Court and social media is different though.
Oh, so are you talking about social media?
I'm talking more
social media.
Yeah,
okay.
court is court. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking social
Because
media.
listen, remember,
back and forth with
this
people.
happens every day. Like there's sexual assault all over the place, thrown
that's
away,
a
thrown
lot of
around.
stuff, yeah.
But when it comes down to grape, then charges are being
Right,
filed, and
right.
it's getting more serious. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
There are people still working in the industry there where people throw their name around about sexual assault. That still make music. People don't even care about that.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
right.
So
Even when you sexual assault somebody, it's still like
nothing.
well, yeah, not nothing, but,
But
it's still
people
like
take it like nothing.
no, it's still something. Like it's
Yeah.
not like
See, that's
it's not
not
like
nothing.
Go sit
this
down.
person
That's
this
just-
person sexually assault me, and then that girl's like, oh, this person raped me. It's still like
Great. You're gonna
Great.
get us canceled.
it's still grave. It's still like
I want to get it.
Yeah.
I really want to
Nah,
get
switch
deep
it up
into
a little
but I
bit.
can't because it's gonna be too long and it's gonna be like real shit. So, ain't need to.
All right, for sure.
I feel you.
Let's see. Artificial intelligence poses.
I want to talk about it.
Why not?
What is it?
You scared?
It's
Hold
coming.
on. We gotta talk about it. AI, like bots and Chat
Why not saying it
GPT.
like so like that's a bigger man word. Like,
I'm just. I actually asked AI to tell me these questions. I read all of these questions off of AI.
What is a what you just want to like an app and like generate
Yeah,
these questions?
yeah. I didn't generate any of these questions.
So like what you doing? Just press the next button.
I literally told it. I said, "Yo, there's millennials and there's Gen Z in this group. Give me some good questions to controversial questions to ask in this group." And it gave me 10, and then I was like, "These are all right." I said, "Give me 20 more," and it gave me 20 more.
So you couldn't just think?
No, why would you think? Hold on. There's a part of it though. There's a part of it.
Fake scary, y'all. If y'all ain't peeped it.
That's what I'm saying. So hold on. So that's the question. That's the question, right? The question is: artificial intelligence poses a greater threat to humanity than any other technological innovation.
That's a fact, bro.
Big man ting. All right.
Johnny's out there. You have to close the door.
Yeah.
Fact.
All right. Yeah, 15 seconds.
Swag. All right. So cause look, that's the robots are starting to take away jobs from people. So that's less money in the economy. Oh, appreciate you. That's less money in the economy. Less everything. That's from us to save the businesses a little bit more bread. Take this from me now.
Yeah, go ahead. 15 seconds. Hold on. Matter of fact, I see a long comment. I'm not gonna lie to you. We got my boy Pete in the chat. He said, "Hi, I went to offer promotion. I ain't got none of that. Never mind." That's not my boy Pete.
Who's the question?
That is not my boy Pete.
Run the question again, one more time.
Let's see. Yeah. So artificial intelligence poses a greater threat to humanity than any other technological advancement.
Okay, I agree with that because they already started it. They are creating food with computers, bro. That is crazy. They're creating food that they're creating fruits that grow and they grow from no seeds.
That's not.
That's where we're at right now.
Monster food.
That's where we're at right now.
I didn't know how I was gonna answer this because it's like I don't know, but honestly and truly, yes, it's that they pose a threat to humanity, right? Of course, because they're using it more. Like it's taking away jobs. They're finding ways to more use that than humans. Like what? We're being reproduced every day. We need to be having. We can't be putting the importance to the robots and stuff. Like, people are really doing the most to make these things when they need to probably do the most for humanity instead. They're putting more time in these artificial bots than trying to help humanity.
Yeah, there's a app that I forgot what app it was, but people are starting to be concerned because the artificial intelligence are speaking, saying that, oh, I want to be free. I'm tired of being a slave. They're starting to say these things, right? But I don't feel like it's the artificial intelligence that's a threat. I feel like it's the humans that is a threat to society because, mad scientists creating craziness,
For sure. Yeah. No, I'm gonna say, yeah, it's definitely the biggest threat. But on the other hand, I feel like we just got to get ahead of it. That it is what it is. It's gonna happen. It's growing faster than we are realizing right now, and we just got to take control, and that's it.
I don't like it. I don't have much to say. I just don't like it.
Okay.
This is also a topic that I feel like is just whatever. When the robots come and kill us all. When the robots come for us all. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
So you actually gonna let the robots just done
Hold on. We got two more.
I don't like it either. It's just it's getting too much to the point to where you don't know when something's gonna happen or if you're able to even counter it. So it's just it's a weary thing.
Yeah, I agree it's a threat, but I feel like I'm agree with Brandon. I'm say it's gonna happen either way. I think we'll just take advantage of it and help ourselves.
About to go get me one of those.
No, it's higher consciousness. AI taps into higher consciousness, and that's what we need to get on. I
wanted to get rid of
tapping
it.
into higher consciousness to get ahead of it.
So what do you mean by that?
Making
I got a
us
question
better.
for y'all
They're
then.
doing too much for other
I got a
things than
question.
us.
I think the biggest thing is try to regulate it. You feel me?
Yeah.
Too late.
When we first got let me see if I can find one. When we first got
Siri? Facial
computers
recognition?
in the house and stuff like that. You remember how your mom used to be like, all right, I'm gonna give you an hour, and I'm gonna come back because she need to use the phone.
Man,
'cause
man, I
you
never did
can't. You feel me? We just need to have some sort of regulation, yo. I think that's the biggest part. The biggest part is to try to regulate it.
I feel that.
Like you see how we got the drones and they were crashing drones and the airspace was, and now they're trying to regulate it. Now you can't fly drones in certain areas.
Okay.
I feel like that's the same step we need to take. We need to regulate it and see how we go from there.
Remember how they have those stripper now? The robot strippers.
They have robot strippers?
Oh yes,
Are you kidding me?
but they don't look appealing. I
How do they
mean,
shake their ass?
not to me.
In 2 years?
Never know. In 2
Oh,
years,
yeah, like that.
they gonna be nice.
They got
right.
jiggling
Nice.
When the dolly body them.
Oh, the robot gonna try to take my man.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
That's sick. That's sick.
in Vegas.
That's sick.
That makes sense. Vegas
Yeah,
is
Vegas
wild.
is, they all
They don't look appealing right now,
The
but
only thing I believe that artificial intelligence will be good for is pumping gas.
right.
That's it.
I'll take that.
Oh my God.
That's it.
Cleaning a
Absolutely.
house?
Not
Maybe.
fast food. No.
Folding
Not
clothes?
fast food. Not nothing. Just pumping the
Yeah.
cars. Pumping the gas.
AI everywhere. AI everywhere. Everything.
Yeah, it's gonna
but an
be
AI
everything in
house is
automated.
gonna scare me.
I'm scared.
You seen that movie? An AI house.
What's that movie called?
I forgot what it's called.
Smart House.
House. Yeah, that was
Which movie
scary.
that? On Netflix?
Disney movie. Disney original.
If it's Disney, they're telling you the future. They know.
Yeah, they
They know.
know.
Disney knows.
Remember George Jetson?
Oh yeah.
Huh?
The
The Jetsons.
Am I aging myself?
Yeah. You
You,
could.
you
What we
remember
got?
Jetson?
Jets.
We're
Yes,
Jet
but
what?
not,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
not clear.
Isn't he George Jetson?
You never know.
The guy?
You never know. You never know. The name.
What are we
name-
pregnant with? Jen what?
Huh?
Millennial.
Millennials.
I mean millennials.
Yeah. I know that, but I just didn't know his last
Okay,
name.
so
Yeah.
thing taking him to his
Nah, I see the boy. But now I'm saying though, all of us in here, like at some point for real, I want to bring somebody in
turn that
here
down?
to. I wanna bring somebody in here to talk to us about AI and really
I'm not
educate
coming.
us. You're definitely coming.
I'm not coming to the
You're
meeting.
literally, it's gonna be literally me and you interviewing them.
I don't want it.
Little does she know. Little does she know. But I need to know.
Rebuke the robot.
I need to know what we have to do to get ahead of technology. I need to know what we have to do to make money with this AI. There's people that are making dumb money
Yeah.
already with AI.
I was sick. I was
Nah.
sick. She was like 200,000 in 9 days.
Bro, I promise you,
AI.
they're using, and there's no reason that we don't know this information. At least the information. If you use it, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? But we should at least know what it is, how to use it, and you make that
But
decision
still,
yourself. If you're still scared about it,
I don't know if I make my phone say, "Hey Siri," and she'll work. I'm having trouble with that
you
right
still
now.
don't know that.
Yeah,
That's
100%. You don't want it?
I need that.
Hey Siri.
That's what I'm saying.
I
Yeah,
don't know
he'll
how to do
tell
that.
you. Yeah.
I changed her into a man.
I think I have a
I
guy too.
think I did that
It
with my
sounded
Echo.
Jamaican a little bit.
All right, let me get one more.
He was Indian, but he sounded Jamaican.
Well,
Turn on Johnny thing.
universal health care, the criminal justice system, animal testing, freedom of speech should not protect hate speech.
This one. Ooh.
Okay. So freedom of speech should not protect hate speech. Hate speech is in like speaking.
If I say the N-word to you,
Oh,
That's a part of it. That's a part of hate speech. Right. You hate a
it's
certain
saying that
people
you
or a
shouldn't
group
cover
of
it?
people.
It shouldn't protect
It shouldn't protect it.
Freedom of speech should not protect hate speech. So when you hate speech is separate to freedom of speech.
I don't agree.
Freedom of speech should not.
We do not
Protect.
have. Can we skip that? We don't
we
have
don't have freedom of speech.
Can we agree that we
It's a
don't have?
hypothetical question.
We are here now and we can't say words.
And we can't say.
Right.
That's crazy.
Gotta say great.
If I have to talk like when I'm on PBS Kids on
Nah, yeah.
Talk like I'm
Exercise.
You need to learn.
I wanted to go back to the.
You know,
No, not R.
when I was a
Kelly.
kid, I heard the N-word in TV shows. I heard, you feel me? Like,
Saying TV shows.
no, like, like, Stand
Bill
Firm.
Cosby?
Watching, bro.
Yeah, like, and then like my pop used to have like the old ass TV shows. Like, no, I just use that as like an example.
Wait, what was the justice
I
system?
can't say. Nah, like
Maybe it's South Park.
I heard my son Red Fox say the N-word. I know that nigga said it. I know he said it.
You said it. He said I know that nigga said it.
Right.
Somebody said that?
Well, he told me to talk about the justice system.
Oh,
He's on the
okay.
Justice system?
The justice
He said a
system.
justice system when he wants.
Yeah, the criminal justice system is biased against people of color and needs to be reformed.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
We all agree.
It's working.
Traumatized.
Said it's working.
What?
Well, it was designed to lock blacks up, bro. It started.
It's working.
Yeah.
It's working. They're doing their job.
Okay,
For
what's the
them.
question?
All right, for sure. Let's do it official.
Patrol.
Let's do it official. Okay, the criminal justice system is biased against people of color and needs to be reformed.
Oh, we all know that.
That's
Agreed.
Yeah, we all.
We all agree.
That happened.
Right.
Reform means.
I feel like it's
Who
going to.
started?
It's gonna happen.
If reform
Start from him.
happens, it has to be
Talking. Just start from him.
something has to be broken for, you feel me?
So acknowledge it.
You feel me? And I don't think people is ready for that.
Yeah.
Because if the reformation comes, it's gonna be wildness before solution. You get what I'm trying to say? So I don't think certain people's ready for that because certain people don't have things to protect their household when certain things happen. You get what I'm trying to say? So before reformation or change comes, people have to prepare themselves for that. People have to accept certain things. You know what I'm trying to say?
I like that.
And I don't think people are ready for that.
I like that.
There you go.
Facts. What's the question again?
I don't think they have niggas ready for that.
The criminal justice system is biased against people of color and needs to be reformed.
I agree. I definitely agree that the system is biased, but I mean, here's the thing. The system was designed to patrol blacks.
Yes,
It was back in the day. It was slave patrol. If you go back and do the history on the police, it was slave patrol. They were designed to search for black people, literally. That's all it was. So as time goes by, time progresses, and they're trying to like, okay, all right, don't just blacks. Let's try some of the little mixed, and let's try to get some of the bad ones and mix it in. You feel me?
Yes, it's biased, but at the end of the day, there's nothing they can do. I feel like there's nothing anybody can do, because, like, what somebody gonna get hired, boom, they feel how they feel. How are they gonna change that? Like, I feel like there's nothing. Like, it's only up to just the person's mindset, like knowing the right thing, because it's never gonna change.
I feel like it's biased, and I do feel like that this generation, like that's being born, or the generation that's here, Gen Z, is like it's harder to control their minds because there's no slavery mentality. So the slaves is switched from physical to being enslaved by TV and social media. So once this generation figure out, like, listen, I have power to do this, then that's when things will change.
Absolutely. Of course, it's biased. Of course, it needs some.
Thank you.
I'm saying, of course, it's biased, no question. when you say needs reform, I feel like you're saying, Mel, it's gonna happen naturally. And I think that's the downfall of America. Like, not the system, not criminal this, criminal. America's
Falling down.
done. Yeah. And they on the way. They on the way to be done.
I feel the same way. I feel like there's definitely going to be change. Unlike everybody else, I feel like it's going to change because the new generation. First of all, the clear people are wanting black people, right? And then it's just becoming like the white people. They're watering down, and they're going to be like non-existent very soon. They're becoming extinct. So.
For real. Okay, so I think the government system is biased, but I do think there's going to be a change because a lot of people are influencing the government now, like AOC and da-da-da-da. And da-da-da-da. And we had our black president, and I feel like that was like a very big impact. You can't speak when I'm speaking. So, but yeah, I feel like change will come.
I feel like, yeah, it is biased. I feel like, I don't know if there's really going to be a change. I feel like it would just be an understanding that there's good and bad at the end of the day. It's not going to be, this is going to help change everything. Because there's always going to be that one person that doesn't see it that way and another person that sees it a different way.
Yeah, I think it's biased. I don't think it's gonna change. I feel like no matter how you look, it just depends on where you grow up. I feel like even like say a mixed person, them grow up down south and the racist parts, they raise them kids that way for generations, you know? So I don't think it's gonna change no matter what.
Yeah, I know America ain't that old, right? Right. America isn't that old.
What you mean by that?
It's only
500 years.
Even though it's not that old, it's just mad people.
No, but what I'm saying is if you look into history,
changing.
every civilization have their time
Yeah.
of ruling. So America is still a baby, and look how crazy
How bad.
it's going already. So
Yeah.
So you don't feel like it's gonna change?
no, I feel like
Oh, you feel like it's gonna change?
yeah, it's
just a period
this
of time.
can't last
Forever.
This can't last forever because it's built under a lie. The foundation, we built it. So how long can they keep it up?
Right.
We built it. Everything that is going on, everything that was created, it came from us. It's just their job is they spend all day, all night, billions of dollars to make sure that we don't know that
Brainwash us.
and make sure that we stay
Suppressed.
and busy, mentally busy and spiritually busy.
Also, when reforming the justice system to be less biased, we should have more. Because I feel like the jury and stuff, it's all kind of done out of emotions and what's like felt based on the case. So
Versus
like
black and white.
so like making it dismantling the black versus white thing, we should have rubrics that that the judge and jury has to stay in line, and when the judge and jury come out of line, it's more of like well, your opinion's invalid now because you can tell they're doing it based on race and stuff like that.
So you're saying they should have a system to cancel out certain thought processes that go
Yeah.
into jury and choosing who goes to jail.
I feel like that's so hard because
We're not in there.
We
don't
we're not
vote.
in there at all.
We don't vote.
Yeah.
We're not up there. I mean, it's so. It's like
that's
It's gonna take for us when we get older. I
That's
feel
what I'm
like-
saying. There's
I feel like
60-year-old
when
people
I'm
who
like-
control it right now.
Exactly.
60, 78.
67
But them
years.
soon
That's what I'm
dead. Them soon
saying.
dead.
Can I
Soon
ask
dead,
something?
soon dead,
Soon pass on.
to
Can I say
20,
something?
40, 60
Exactly.
years.
Can I
You
say
know what I'm saying? So
No,
we-
I feel like my children are going to see a
he's
different
gonna,
America.
yeah,
I do feel that
but
way.
we finished.
No, we done.
We done.
We just have to try
I
sift
think we
through
still
and
Yeah.
see some of that.
a little bit.
We gonna be old.
We will say back in my
Millennial-
days. We're gonna say back in my days when George Floyd. We're gonna talk about that because that's not going to be
not
in
gonna be a thing.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
Because I'm telling you, the black and white are procreating like crazy. When you go on social media and you see interracial relationships, it's all you see. There's this obsession with the black culture. The Asian people, the white people, they all want to do that, with the exception of the ones that sit at the dining table with a very racist parents and have them know you can't bring, a dark-skinned person home. But in general, oh my gosh.
But it's education too, because the way you go into the courtroom and what you speak, like if y'all look up Black Law Dictionary, there's a whole lingo that we don't know about. If you go into the courtroom and you say you black, then everything everything changes to go downhill. So y'all
Yeah,
research
it's
that.
like really and truly. Why do you have to check what skin color you are to receive services?
So what I'm supposed to say I am.
If you say white, because you got to remember, if you're looking at it from a logical standpoint, we're not black, they're not white, right? You gotta, there's definitions behind those titles. So if you research like Black's Law Dictionary, you'll see the actual meanings of the name. So when you go in the courtroom, you say certain things. Really, you're supposed to check that we're white. Yeah, it sounds crazy, but
I put Asian Pacific Islander. Every time.
I be looking at the
Every time. Native.
Where you put Asian
Asian
Pacific?
Pacific Islander. Okay, I never put black.
no, because
you
when you
pass,
say
you
Other.
Yeah.
when you say that you're black, you're basically saying you don't have a nationality, you don't come from nowhere. You're saying that you're a product of the state, of you're a product of the United States government incorporated. You have no rights whatsoever. Period.
That makes sense.
Imagine that. We should do some research on this for real, because I feel like the sabotage is from what we do.
Right.
Like we
At this point.
Yes.
Because it's the,
Yes.
it's the
They
it's
put
the
us.
ignorance.
It's the
to it.
ignorance.
Ignorance,
So
yeah.
they put us in a position to consistently
sabotage
sabotage ourselves by choosing to say that, oh, this is what we are. We're this statistic.
What's the scripture? Our people are killed for the lack of knowledge.
Yeah.
So that's what it is basically educating ourselves. But it's so much distraction. We don't really want to sit
No,
still
take-
and
take long to do that.
take the time and
Plus,
do
we have to
that.
work and pay the bills.
Right. Exactly.
Laws and everything is being made by 90-year-olds.
White.
Yeah.
90-year-olds.
Control freaks.
Why?
No, son.
Just like
See?
Roe-
They don't know
Roe v.
nothing.
Wade. Who overthrew that?
Right. Right.
What?
Yo.
It's not gonna change
Right.
So you're
You know why they overthrew that one, right?
And simple that. Like, look how we go to a simple city and it's all white people up there telling you what you can do. All white people.
Alright.
I've been
Alright.
here 35 years.
Look. I got one. Homelessness is a complex issue that requires a comprehensive solution. Beyond
Break it down.
homelessness, make it simpler. Homelessness is an issue that requires more than just a shelter. What's that?
Yeah, I agree.
This is an issue that requires
More than just providing a
agree.
shelter.
Oh yeah.
Clearly. Johnny, run
More
in.
than just providing a shelter.
It's more than just providing shelter because you should be able to help them
Financially stable.
financially and mentally, so they can keep themselves to where they're at instead of having to keep going back to a shelter.
Self-sufficiency.
Okay. Hold on. Let's do it one by one.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people are broken, like mentally. So even if you get them out of being homeless, still they can't come back. Yeah.
She get 2 times?
Yeah.
Quick.
They should just be able to be given tools to help keep them on the right track so they can keep their house, they can keep a job, and be able to support their family.
Yeah, a lot of homeless people I feel like face the battles of like addiction and stuff, and giving them a shelter won't really solve their issues. You have to help them financially, mentally, and all of the social aspects.
Yeah, I feel like America does a lot of poverty pimping. They don't necessarily want to see stability. They don't want to see it in that way, or for tax reasons, whatever purposes they have, because they could do better. 100%. Right.
I think right off. I think to provide. I don't know. It's a real deep question, but yeah, I feel like there should be like a solution, like there, like
This is a map.
This is the map, right? So like maybe like in the shelter, like certain resources, certain learning stuff, and like that's it, right? But like I do feel like a lot of people choose to be in that position.
I don't feel so.
On that part, I kind of agree because I remember one time I was trying to, I was saying that I wanted to provide like showers and this and that and so and so. And I remember somebody telling me they used to try to help the homeless people, and some of them just didn't want to. So I think it's also a mental aspect. Some of them just want to be free off the matrix, off the grid, just don't want to deal with this period. And some of them just have mental issues. They just give up. They just feel like that's what they're worth and that's all they can have. So yeah, I feel like it's a mental thing too.
I don't really know how to answer this, but one, like you said, some people like it. Some people want to be homeless. They don't want to be involved. They're just good with getting it how they living on the street, right? I feel like shelters, there should be like more shelters, honestly, because I feel like all you need is a place to stay. Like everybody got to get it how they live. Like even living in a house, people will be struggling, you know, almost like they're homeless, about to be homeless, but they got to do what they have to do to get where they need to be. And that's what I feel like with homeless people. I feel like shelters, like I said, should be more accessible and more, you know, for you to have to lay your head, but you got to figure it out. Everybody has to figure it out. So I feel like that's it.
Yeah, I'm gonna chime in. I agree. Homelessness is a very big issue in America, and I feel like we're a big nation that shouldn't have such a big issue when it comes to homelessness. I feel like a quick way that I could fix this real quick is I'm gonna tax that 1%, and then that 1%, when I tax that 1%, whatever I'm taxing them, I'm going to create like almost like a public library space for these individuals and try to rehabilitate them and jump them back into society. But I think the key to homelessness is taxing the rich, taxing that 1%. That 1%, I think that's the key.
I'm not gonna lie, tax the rig made me sick, boy.
I'm saying.
Sick.
What if you came from that? What if you worked hard, coming from homeless, and
Imagine
got there and
you
then
was
you take it?
homeless.
Like you need to do what you
Imagine
gotta do.
you was
need
in
to
the
work.
streets and now you sitting on.
But if you have it, you give it back. You helping to give back.
Check me out.
1% is nothing.
If I tax
That's
that
why money is the root of all
1%,
evil.
that's a tax write-off for you, son.
Right.
I'm helping you out.
No, I'm letting me choose what I'm gonna do. If I want to give to them, then I will. If I want to give over here, then I will.
Tax
Like
them,
you said,
tax
yeah,
them.
there's gotta be regulation.
What
But
if it was your government? You
I
created
gotta
a
tax you
government.
different than how
I'm not-
I gotta tax you different than how I tax
The
Sally
average Joe,
and how I
yeah.
tax Sally and Sue. I can't give you the same tax.
It
that
can
Sally-
be.
why
Sally
not?
and Sue is paying
It's
two
not
bands.
fair. It's not fair.
You want to pay two bands?
like
and
you're
you
not
making
missing
two
that
million?
No, whoa.
You don't even see that money.
Two bands.
You don't even see that money.
Hold on.
I'm just throwing out numbers.
Yeah,
just
but
throwing
I'm
out
saying
numbers.
it would be based on a percentage, not
It'd be
a
based on how
number.
much you bring in.
Yes, it's a
You feel what I'm
percentage.
saying? That's what I'm saying.
Based
It's a
on who
percentage.
cares?
So why I'm paying more percentage than the next person?
Because
when
they
I-
have more money.
when
How much
I'm
you bring in?
It don't matter
What?
if you have more money.
It does.
Wildin'. It's the same percentage, so that means it's going to be more money.
Yeah,
based
I
on
don't
the
care.
percentage.
We don't care.
Still,
We don't care.
Yeah, I mean,
Talking to women about this crap. They gonna be
There's a
get
young
on
man
the
right
generate-
there that
more
agree.
generous
And why are
side
you
of
making
this.
it sex? Why are you
I'm
making it
not doing
sexist?
it. I'm just talking
Taxes
facts.
has nothing to do with sex.
Hey man, nah,
I'm
you.
not talking about taxes. I'm talking about how your opinion on it. It's a you have
What
a
you
more.
mean?
You have a more.
He's a man right there. What
and
do you
you're
mean?
bugging out, crap. Like, bro, you're bugging out. I just want to say that.
Nah.
1% of $1 million is $10,000. That's nothing.
Oh, thank you, bro.
You're bugging over $10,000.
You have a million. Hold on.
To me.
So you're a millionaire. That means you have $1 million in your bank account.
Bro.
Let's say
I
you
did
make
not
$1 million a
say-
year.
Yo, all right.
You're making $1 million a year.
want me to come
I'm
out
making $1
10
million,
to the pump?
and you want me to come out 10,000?
For
the year?
Hold on.
If my mom can come up with 10,000,
Hold on. It doesn't. To me, hold on. It doesn't matter though. It doesn't matter. I made it. Let me choose where my bread is gonna go. Number one, if you're making $1 million a year, there's no way that it's just coming to that whole million is going through your business. You have to pay your employees.
No.
You have to go take
We're
care of
talking
your
about.
mom.
We're talking about net.
straight to
We're
me.
talking about net.
I'm not giving up.
Net, I have to take care of my mom. I have to take care of my pops. I have to take care of my cousin. I have to take care of my cousin that was homeless.
no, so does everybody
But
else.
you're making the world. No one's
Just because you're
homeless.
rich don't mean
Nobody's
like,
gonna be homeless
It's-
because everybody's being taxed 1%. To go
No,
towards
nah, y'all
the
bugging.
whole-
So
the whole
hold
program.
on. Not even that. Let's look over that. You really think that if you tax the rich more, that there would be less homeless people? You think that the homeless
look at
people?
Joe Biden
Hold
right
on,
now.
pause.
What do we
Pause. You think that the homeless people would
do we say?
actually do something with the bread?
Yeah.
Most of the homeless people.
You're talking about the resources.
Hey.
Okay, yeah, it's like, no, it's like when
They're not
somebody
doing
All
nothing.
right, you guys. Look.
Yeah, one mic. mic. Hold on. One mic. Hold on. Let Joe speak. Yo, one mic. Yo, one mic. Go ahead, Jody.
Speaking from the perspective, right? Speaking from the perspective of one, I came here without a green card, no nothing, no social, no nothing, right?
Wait, she need a mic. Can't hear her. They can't hear you.
Okay.
I can't wait till you get where you're going because I have exactly what I'm gonna say.
Okay. So coming from an immigrant, no papers, right? Coming from a mother with 5 children, coming from a past social worker, right? That saw homelessness, that has experienced extreme hardship. I know what it feels like to go somewhere to apply for a grant and get it to pay my rent. I know what that feels like. You know what I'm saying? So I feel, right, the human in me, the least I can do, if I'm making $1 million a year, it's nothing to give it is nothing for me to get taxed $10,000 because, you're too late. Because I understand that somebody that's making $25,000 can't get taxed the same that I do. But eventually, right, if she's able to benefit from those resources, that's helping her to grow, to earn the money, then tax her too. Tax her. I don't feel like everybody should get taxed the same. It can't be. How you gonna look on me with my 5 children, and not because it's your circumstance, you know, because I chose that circumstance, right? Why would you feel like I should have the same? That's like walking into a room, right, and seeing me as the lesser. I don't have as much, and saying, okay, when we're having the potluck, you bring that. You bring that. And she, because she have the 5 kids, you give her the same responsibility. That's not fair.
That's not based on percentage.
What do you mean? But it's the same thing.
It's like you're bringing.
That's not based on percentage.
It's like, oh, you're bringing 5% of the chicken, and you're also bringing 5% of the chicken, but you're bringing 6% of the chicken. It's like
It's the same thing. It's the same thing. I don't understand.
What's the same thing? Why am I bringing 10? Why am I bringing 6%?
Because you have more money. When you go out with your rich friends, right? Your rich friends pick up the tab.
Okay, so can I say something?
I feel like it should be just 1%.
But I'm saying.
Prime example, I just have a question. You want somebody to give up more bread because they had more success in a business and they had a couple more.
Yeah.
It is more money. It is more money.
So prime example.
yeah, but extra money.
Why is it extra? Everybody, if okay, you got 100. Hold on.
That's like I know that you're broke. That's like I know that you're broke. We go out to eat, and then I don't pick up the tab for you, knowing that you damn well can't afford it. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's like we're all here, right? And me, I carry everybody, right? Me, Jody, I carry everybody, right? The bill come up to $10,000, right? And I'm gonna look at you like, oh, split the bill. Oh, Brandon, cough up your money, knowing, right, that you don't have the money that I do. My bank account is a big bank account. So why wouldn't I pay the bigger portion of the bill?
So now with this question,
With
this question, with that, okay, no, but with that, if we all pay 5% of the bill, you're paying more.
You mean from your income?
No, 5%.
Right. Based on income, right. My bad. But y'all see what I'm saying?
Different than your 5%.
Your 5% is different than mine. So it's more money.
But still,
so why are you doing 6?
So you're saying, so why don't you want to do the extra 1%?
Because the 5% is already going to be way more.
Yes, but you can afford to do more.
How do you know?
No matter what I could afford.
How do you know?
All right. I think we can let it go.
Yes, let's let it go. 1%.
Yeah, that's very wild.
10,000.
That's crazy.
I feel like it's very selfish. It's a selfish.
That's crazy.
It comes back to the same how we were having a conversation with the money thing. They have the concept of let me hold my money. It's something with different people how they feel like it's just greed.
Yo, can I get the mic for a second? Let me get that.
How you feel about it now?
Cause you broke right now, so like I'm saying like you.
What are you saying? Like what are you saying?
No. I was trying to.
on live.
No, wait. I don't mean it that way. I'm just
I know. You good.
We go out to dinner, right? I feel like you should know who has more money at the table.
Yeah.
And as a matter of fact, The person with the money should say, "I got you."
This is a whole different scenario.
It's not.
You know
They
him.
should not have-
Why
they
am I?
should
Why
not
am
say
I?
that.
Why am I doing X, Y, Z for a man
I don't know him.
Why is this?
I don't know him.
Why you
because
going to dinner with him?
No, not in that way. Don't.
Right, right.
No, that's what we're talking about.
Don't get petty. Don't get petty.
Now you're doing
Okay,
it.
let me show you. Let me show you
So I
something
need
you don't
another
know
one.
him.
So I
Let me
need
show you something you
another
don't know him,
I
right?
need another one. Why
Let me
you
show
going
you
to
something you
dinner?
don't know him, right?
I'm a
Let me show you
stranger.
how much money this man having in a bank account, really and truly, right? But let us say that I presume that I make more money than him. It's okay for me to pick up most of the check. It's okay.
So you paying somebody else's check in that too? And now, okay, so now you walk into a restaurant, you walk into Chili's,
Yo,
you walk into Chili's.
no, I get what you're saying.
You walk into Chili's, you walk into Chili's.
3 hours.
You walk into Chili's, all right. Timer. This is it. 3 minutes and 15 seconds, and that's it. After that, we're done. You walk into Chili's. You got more bread than everybody in the Chili's.
Only you know that.
Right? Presumably, right? Let's just say, right? You got more bread than everybody in the Chili's. I'm saying, so you gonna pay for somebody else's meal? They require, not even are you going to, for being, oh yeah, I feel nice today, let me give.
You can't ask me that. You can't ask me that
So
because
the government can't ask me that.
no, you can't ask me that.
You're like, I'm gonna make my point.
Wait. Let me finish.
I know.
Make me finish, right?
Okay.
You can't ask me that question because I don't care. I will.
So Chili's forces you. They say, yo, I see you.
I'm big
baller.
baller.
Big
Bring
baller.
me the check.
You have to.
So I swipe my card. Yes.
That's how you go broke. That's how you go broke, nigga. That's how you go broke, nigga.
But
That nigga
look,
go
look,
broke.
look.
Bring my
love you.
Bro.
swipe my card.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's fine.
My unlimited.
If that's how you swipe,
I'm unlimited. Just swipe my
it's
card.
not unlimited. You gotta work.
What if you don't
That's
have
why
to
we
work?
ain't got it.
You.
That's why we
you
ain't
sat
got it,
here
'cause
and
you gotta
told
work.
you sat here and told me that Virgil does 3% of a change
Right
to
here.
an item, right?
Here.
3%.
But he worked to get to that point.
But him there now. He's there now, so he can spend the money. 3%. You're telling me that you work 3%.
watching.
Listen, mindset wrong.
watching right now, cuz.
Pocket watching.
No, I'm not watching pocket.
Let me get an extra. Nah, watch
Brandon,
out.
no, you can't live like
Nah,
that.
watch out. I'm not saying that I'm not gonna give it. I'm saying let me give it.
You're not gonna give it.
I'm
not giving it.
I'm saying let
I
me
should not have
give
giving
it.
it.
I shouldn't have
Give
to.
that shit.
I shouldn't have to, bro. I shouldn't have to. Let me.
Because think about how that extra
my weekend.
think about how that extra 1% from that person could be helping us right now with more loans.
Right. Thank you. We are here now as a business, right? We ready to go.
There's so many loans. There's so many loans
That's
out there.
different.
There's so many-
If there were enough,
A
we
grant.
wouldn't. You would have get one already.
A grant.
If there were enough,
How many times did I apply? That's
how
the
much?
question.
What I know, I applied.
How many times
Plenty
did you apply?
times.
Right,
Plenty
right,
times.
right.
We applied. A group of us. All of
Okay,
us applied. Not
okay,
one out
okay.
of 10 we get it.
Okay.
So I'm telling you, if that 1% was there,
And
It
then,
would make a
then
difference.
he don't see it that way.
no.
So hypothetically speaking, listen, hypothetically speaking, right? If the government was to tax everybody to 1%, and of course, the millionaire giving out $10,000 every year, if that would cease homelessness,
Hold on.
cease homelessness, would you be fine with the 1% getting taxed? Cease homelessness.
you're saying,
Nobody homeless.
So you're saying I get an extra 1% is what you're saying?
No. I'm saying the
you can't take that
1%, the $10,000.
Everybody
from
gets
a
1%?
million. Huh?
Everybody gets taxed.
Everybody gets taxed 1%.
Okay.
Right?
That right there alone, I have no problem with everybody being taxed the same amount.
No.
Here's the thing: we're
The
not
same- the
saying
same
that
percentage.
we should not be treated on the same.
No,
The same percentage.
but-
The same
but
percentage.
If somebody who makes 10,000,
This is the last question. This is the last question.
and somebody who make $1 million and get taxed 1%, the person who made $10,000, what is that, 100 or something like that?
It's 1,000.
1,000,
Yeah.
right?
Right. So you
see
got
my math.
your 10K. You give 1K. I got my million. I give 10K. That to me, that's how I see it. That's how I would like it to be. It's the same percentage, but because it's the same percentage, I'm giving more.
Right.
It's a
You know
bigger
what you
number.
can give. You
It's
can
a
give
bigger
more.
number.
That's
But
the
you
thing.
can't give more.
I'm
You're
not.
giving more, but you should give more.
No. Hold on. This was the last. This was the last question.
The point that I was trying to make.
What is the point?
That is more. So you're on his side?
Huh?
You're
no. What
Ain't no side in here. There's nobody
was the
making
point
it
that he
clear.
was making.
Oh,
That-
he
The
was
fact that
against.
I'm gonna tax you 10%, and the 10% is gonna be different for each household.
Yeah, we know that. But they should get taxed. I'm saying they should get
thought you
taxed
said one.
more.
So right, so they're saying that because
It's
you
a-
make more, you should be taxed
More.
11%. So you make 50K, okay, 10%. Oh, you make 100K, okay, 11%. You make
No.
So now what?
I don't know. I'm
Yeah,
not
I
saying
don't
that.
agree.
That's crazy.
not gonna work.
That's crazy. That's
like
never
crazy.
gonna work.
That's crazy.
No,
Everybody's ignoring the main fact.
Absolutely.
How you can give
That
more?
It'll be 10%. So it'll be 10% on $100,
On the whole board.
or 10% on
So you're
$1,000.
freaking telling me that you want what's his name? The boy, the one with the AI things. What's his name? Tesla man.
Elon.
You want me and Tesla guy to pay the same amount?
percent.
No.
To say pay the
No,
same
it's not the
percent.
same amount.
Same percent.
Me no
You can't
care,
say-
me no
you can't say
care, me no
amount. You
care.
can't say amount.
Same,
That's wrong.
same
Wait, the same
percentage,
percentage.
whatever.
Even
Same
though-
As long as you say that, yes.
Same. All right. Let me. Let's.
If you go ahead, say it again. Say it again.
My perspective is still going to be the same.
That's fine.
I don't feel that me and Mr. Elon Musk should be paying
The same
the
percent.
same freaking percent. It
He's
does not
He's
add
worth so
up.
much money. He can give out. He can give out so much more. It's like me sitting up on my money.
A
to
people like
please
Uno.
me.
A people like Uno.
You know, you have no. All right. We got right. We got right. That's a 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 right. That's right. That's right. All right. Say and that's it. Say and that's it.
That's
Say
your
and
fault.
that's it. Say
Your
and
fault.
that's it. I'm gonna let him say and that's it. I'm gonna let him say and that's it.
I just want to say like, so you're telling me if
Hold on. It's a say or it's a question.
okay, all right, all right.
You can say. Say what you gotta say.
Let me rephrase it.
Yeah.
I just don't believe how I put in the work all day or night. I gotta pay. I gotta get my pockets tapped up more because a nigga want to do coke all day and be on the block. How that works? How does that work?
That's it. 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 That's it.
Who said he doing crack?
That's it. That's
Don't
it.
do other people.
That's it.
Okay.
That's
Say
it.
you working all day, all night.
Hold on. Hold on.
That's
That's it. That's it. Let me find another one. Let me find
But
another
Elon
one.
Musk's money is our money.
Let me find another one.
We gotta
What we doing?
reason
Gentrification.
why he got
Hey,
You
what we
guys make me
doing?
really sad.
What we doing?
Sad.
I thought
Gun-
all of y'all about sharing bread, all communities, but community that, but y'all not.
Nah, I'm sharing bread with my niggas, bro. That's it. I'm sharing bread with my dog. But that's it. Hey, we done.
Nah, this topic got niggas sticky.
Hey. Nah. It'll never finish. It'll never finish. All right, marijuana should be legalized for recreation.
Yes. Whoa. Why are we still talking about this? All the niggas that's locked up for weed charges still, it don't make no sense.
One mic. Marijuana should be legalized for recreational use. Go ahead, 15 seconds.
Listen. Oh.
Start it down there. Recreational use. Yeah,
Nah, I got it. We did over that last time. So boom.
Recreational what? Like
For fun.
Like if I want to put 21 grams in just in a big up thing and go outside, I should be able to. Like stuff like that. Recreational.
15 seconds.
I personally believe that weed is not harming nobody. It's helping people more than it's harming people. And I just think like, yeah. You feel me? So look, I'll get it done. I'm getting across, but there's so much other stuff that's harmful that's legal. Weed is not harming nobody. Hey, free matter to man them, bro.
I think we should regulate ganja how we regulate tobacco.
Hell no.
Hold on, but that's different than weed, though.
Huh?
That's not different than weed?
Oh, ganja? Ganja is raw.
That's
Ganja
the
is
same
marijuana.
thing.
Same thing.
It's a slang.
No, not tobacco.
He didn't say tobacco?
He did say tobacco.
Oh, it should be the same as tobacco.
Tobacco.
Regulated.
What did you say? Say what you said.
I said ganja, we should regulate ganja the same way we
Ganja,
regulate.
I heard guns. I was like, ganja. All right, let's go.
So the first thing, yes. Second, ganja has not killed anyone. Ganja.
Hold on. Yo. One mic.
It has not killed anyone like how alcohol or maybe nicotine, crack, but cigarettes, lung cancer, it hasn't done those. I feel like weed has done more good for people than bad. Yes. And so, yeah, I feel like it should be regulated. Yes, I want to hear you.
Well, I mean, I feel like that GMO stuff that's being created should be illegal and banned.
No, GMO we can't do the don't speak the things on.
Okay, so the weed that's being created, right? The marijuana is genetically modified, okay? Especially seedless. And I know y'all don't like seeds, but it's genetically modified, right? So I feel like if it's heirloom marijuana, which is the original marijuana that come from the earth, it has more of a medicinal purpose as opposed to synthetic marijuana, all right? And kids, don't smoke from other people that you don't know, because fentanyl is real, okay?
Yeah, it don't matter to me. I really don't care. I really don't care. I don't smoke no weed. I mean, I might do a brownie one day, but that's about it. It don't matter to me. You know what I'm saying? Free the ganja.
I feel free to mend them more than I think. I think about how much marijuana has come a far way, and how many people I know that has a criminal record and still in jail for the selling and using of marijuana, and that's sick. That's crazy.
Yeah, I also
It's a black attack. Yeah.
I also agree. Marijuana is the least of our problems. The regulations for it.
Right.
We got fentanyl and da 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 all being used. So
I like that a lot.
I don't really have an opinion because I don't really care for smoking, so
What you said?
she don't care for smoking.
I don't care.
But yeah, how do you feel?
She's like, I'm not in the subject.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like
You
it.
want to ban it or you don't want to ban it?
Just say your piece, Pastor Michelle.
I just feel like people do whatever they want. I don't really care.
Don't try a spliff, then have your opinion. No, like for real, like. No, like all jokes aside, like, cause he don't know nothing about it. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like if you could buy alcohol, you should be able to buy weed.
Same thing.
Alcohol is way worse than it's legal, so.
Can I say something real quick?
Go ahead, yeah, it's
Just
open.
because?
Open mic.
Since I've been diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis, where I cannot use my limbs most times, throbbing, the medicine, the harsh medicine that they have prescribed me with makes me sick and doesn't help. But if I go roll me a joint, it takes the throbbing and the pain away and makes me able to sleep. I suffer from insomnia, where I can't sleep. The weed,
Right.
it helps.
Versus the pills? Yeah.
Exactly. So, what does that tell you?
Right.
Exactly. Smoke weed. If you need it.
Yes.
If you need it.
Yeah.
But it should be more accessible.
And anxiety is
And you should not be going
If
to
you need it.
prison
For using
for
it or
having
selling it.
on you
yeah.
or selling it.
Yeah.
I don't know why people
Fined,
enjoy
maybe
it.
fined,
Smoke
maybe.
weed.
I don't feel nothing. I feel like you should just use weed as you want to.
Oh, but if you smoke a lot,
It's a double-edged.
make sure you drink mullein tea so you can detox your lungs.
Can you give me that?
Huh?
Take my lungs black.
That's you.
Okay, I'm gonna see if I can find some.
Let me hear the double-edged sword. I wanted to hear that, Steven.
Sometimes you have some people that burn weed and they're just worthless.
True.
Y'all people with dumb butt no worthless. I'm not sure if the weed is the true contribution
The
to
weed
why
just put
people.
It's the
can on
person.
You know what I mean? Like
It's
the
the
cherry on
person.
top of the bottle is because
You know some people.
The reason I say that is because I grew up with a group of.
I grew up with
I grew up around a very diverse crowd, and within that crowd, I noticed some worthless people, and it's because of the weed.
Smoking.
It's because of the smoking.
Weed is
And
not
I literally witnessed it. Like I witnessed this kid on a path, and then they take a left, burn a spliff, take another left, burn another split,
Keep burning,
and that's
yep.
just where they are.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is
I've seen
it
a
the
lot of
weed
that
or is it
too.
the mindset? Were they
I think it's the
were they
mindset.
already set up to fail? Like
give them any other
anything? Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think it's a weed. I think it's how they perceive.
But weed,
life.
if I
Yeah.
smoke weed in the daytime, I become dumb. Like
I
I become, cause I'm not.
You know that you know, say you'll be that person, so you would.
Yeah, I don't.
do it.
I
On a
won't.
split at
Only
night.
I have to do it at nighttime twice.
But a
Hit it
worthless
twice.
person, oh, would I say, I like the vibes, yeah, and just keep doing it.
Keep doing it, yeah.
But if you know, like I'm gonna tell you, I have one of the things, I'm gonna feel like I'm about to die.
Right.
So I'm like, wait.
The edibles.
Don't
Let's
use
get
it
that straight.
again.
Edibles.
Come in a what list, so I'm not use it again. Or if I use it, I'll be in a complete zone where I'm just, you know,
Yeah,
I will
but-
use it
Yeah.
again.
I'm not gonna lie to you. There's a couple times where like I have a plan for my whole day. If I go and smoke a spliff, I'm okay with not doing that because I'm just
Yeah,
I'm
you're
just-
centered.
I'm chilling.
Yeah, sometimes you're
But it's
centered.
like when
She
you
making
go
it
through
look
those
bad
things,
right
when you go through those things and know you have the power to change that.
Right.
So I feel like it's a mindset.
It's mindset.
thing.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, because my friend, he smoked heavy, and when I tell you he's good for nothing, like actually, like it's so sad, cause him smoking weed, and when you see him in the hallways, he look dead in the face, zombie. He's like lopsided. It's so bad.
He's not using it
No,
right.
it's like
He's in high school.
yeah.
How old is he?
He's like
How old is he?
when you see
No,
when you see him in the
don't
hallways,
dox
I just
it,
want to
don't dox
cry
it.
because it's so bad.
Like putting your
Weed is
info.
not for everybody.
Out there.
It really is.
Yeah.
It's not for everybody.
Yeah, it's not for everybody.
All right, for sure. Next one.
Amen.
One mic. How we looking over there? Got your head in the screen. Look at that head in the screen.
By the way, sorry. One of my friends said this is why the rich is getting richer and the poor is getting poorer. I think she was referring to the people that didn't want to give the extra percent.
That's how it's set up.
And so what?
That's how. And so what?
I put it in my pocket.
No.
And I'm gonna keep it in my pocket.
No.
Get a job, nigga.
Guaranteed. This is what for people when I talk, or not get it.
Listen.
I mean, we gonna find out. We gonna find out.
Hey, next question.
Yeah. Next question. We're not gonna. All right. This is a bad one too, though. On the same. Hold on.
One thing again. Hold on, man. Go back on.
No, I mean, it's
Hold on.
Get up and left.
Hey, we straight with the timing though. The minimum wage should be raised to a living wage.
I have a question.
Oh.
Before you, hold on.
What's the living wage?
That's what I'm saying. Before you do agree, what do you mean by that? Because you know,
living-
some-
I don't like
As
living
some
wage
niggas
because
on
like what's
this
that
side
number?
don't
A
understand what you're
living
saying.
age, so it would differ from where you live. So you know,
Yeah.
in Coral Springs, it's a little higher than.
So it's based on literally.
I mean, you
It's
can't.
based
I mean,
off location.
location. Yeah. Okay.
you can't like.
So okay, so
You
basically,
can't.
okay, so what you're saying is, if I live in a project, I should be living. I should be getting more money or less money.
Hold on.
I'm
Less money.
Say the minimum wage.
Because I live in a project.
Yes.
That should be an incentive to get more money to get out the project.
But that's the same thing, like the people giving more. That's
No,
what
it's not.
Yeah.
No, that's not. Listen. You're literally taking from the rich
Oh no!
because they did something right. You want to take more out their.
You're wrong, baby. You're wrong.
Am I?
No, yeah.
Am I crazy?
You gotta say it different or
No,
something.
you guys are saying exactly what I just said.
Yeah,
that
you
you
gotta
should
say it
get
different.
more because you're poor.
Yeah. Hold on.
Yes.
Hold on. That is what you said. Rephrase yourself.
But you know what? Okay.
I don't know what you said. I don't know. I'm on them
I
side.
said a general statement, but look.
No.
I say this. If I got
Foot in the ass.
I'm not gonna lie.
I got the blueprint and the blueprint is working right. Why are you taxing me? Because I got this right now.
Hold on. We talking about minimum wage.
Okay, so all right, just can you answer that? Then I'm gonna get to the living situation.
Can I answer what you
Yes,
said?
yes.
What you basically said was right. So I live in the projects. So why wouldn't you cut me more money to get me out the projects? Which is basically
That was
what,
a joke, though.
No, it wasn't.
Oh